Let's talk about Victor Vance, the protagonist of Vice City Stories, who died tragically at the very beginning of GTA Vice City. This character is full of contradictions. First, in both games, Victor has a different head shape, different eyebrows, eye color, and other details. Furthermore, during that deal, he's more lethargic, a little hunched over, and slouched, even though just 2 years earlier he was physically fit and active. Yes, he's no longer a soldier, and it's also worth noting that anything could have happened to him in the intervening 2 years, but I still think the transformation in this case was too unrealistic. Second, in Vice City, he speaks with a strong accent, whereas 2 years earlier, his English sounded much more natural.
100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend.
Not exactly, but, my daddy came here from DR. We didn't have a lot of opportunities. What else was I supposed to do?
Third, the official GTA Vice City strategy guide states that Lance Vance's age in 1986 is 32, while the Vice City Stories guide states that Victor is 28 in 1984. This makes Lance 2 years older. The problem is that the entire context of these brothers' stories, their relationship, and even their appearance suggests that Victor should likely be the older brother. This is most clearly evident in Vice City, especially when comparing the two brothers' appearances. In Vice City Stories, it's less obvious, but the entire story of their relationship is that Lance is the immature brother who constantly gets into trouble, behaves childishly and awkwardly, while Vic is the real head of the family, both within the family and in the criminal underworld. He is responsible for everything, looks after the brothers, and makes all the decisions. He also clashes with Lance over his silly antics, and Lance complains that Victor never took him seriously. I didn't see any direct mention of which brother is older or younger, but their appearances in Vice City and their relationship in stories provide an obvious answer, making it very odd that Victor is technically 2 years younger than Lance. While this reasoning can be questioned, as a person's appearance and behavior don't always reflect their age, I personally think the whole situation unfolded something like this. Initially, when Lance was stated to be 32, the same clarification regarding Victor wasn't necessary because he was an insignificant character who, on top of everything else, was already portrayed as older. But when Rockstar began thinking about Vice City Stories, and Vic was chosen as the protagonist, he had to be made younger, even by more than 2 years, and his official age was recorded as 28. Lance also became younger and still retained his younger brother status. On top of all this, Vic was given a different voice with a less pronounced accent, and his facial features were altered, though I'm not sure this was entirely necessary. Interestingly, the protagonist's appearance was originally intended to be more in line with Vic from Vice City in the beta, but it seems Rockstar decided to sacrifice the integrity of the overall GTA lore for a protagonist they felt was more suitable for Vice City Stories.